3 tiers, and then all of a sudden they fell back down.
Right.
So it's the same exact thing. So, but also, when you're moving up because of a patch, it does offer you the ability to, begin to look at other areas of your gameplay that you otherwise wouldn't be able to get, be able to get insight into because you'd be so preoccupied with other things. So you can make use of it.
Okay.
Let me make sure this is recording. I think it is. Okay, it is.
Yeah, and the win rate, I've already noticed that between 5.2, like I said, when 5.2.2 came out, she was really strong, and then they nerfed her. And so I definitely know that, like, a lot of the games I was winning, that patch especially, was because of that, but since then it's leveled out to a more normal win rate.
Okay. Well, your entrance into the lane against Riven's bad.
Okay.
You should always approach in a defensive angle, I guess. Not necessarily defensive in the sense that you have to be defensive, but an angle that enables you to punish her simply by a spacing game.
There's a misclick.
You didn't ignite. No. Does she still have flash? No, right?
Yeah, she has flash, but she burned
Oh,
ignite.
she used ignite. Sorry. That's yeah. No. No. Oh god.
Yeah.
No, flat. Okay. There's you have execute there. I'll show you after.
Yeah.
How much of your movements are planned like 15 to 20 seconds in advance?
15 to 20, probably almost none.
Okay.
I am getting better at planning maybe, 5 to 10 seconds in advance.
Okay. Well, this lane should be lost, but we're gold too, so we can recover. When you get back there, freeze it as best as you can.
Okay.
This is going to sound weird, but when you re-watch your own VOD, I want you to listen to your clicks, because you can hear the inconsistency in your clicks.
What do you mean by that?
It means that they're not methodical. They don't have pattern to them.
Okay.
You want to develop pattern. You want to be methodical with everything you do. Stop using the kick. You want to kick when she goes for the broken wing, so that you get a 2-for-1.
To knock her out of her
broken wing, and then create enough of a spacing gap so that if she does follow through on 2 and 3, that you can punish 4 and 5.
Okay.
I mean, this is specific to Quinn versus Riven. You don't want to be doing this. She's terrible. Just you wanna pile up the wave.
Okay.
All right, now she's terrible. Now stand in the middle of the wave and wave by. Wave at your monitor. There you go. Tell her bye. No. Stand behind her cannon minion and just kind of like hit S.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Put her on tilt. Give her the old S. Stand in front of her tower and hit S. Tilt her. She can't come on you. Just... Okay, what? No! Don't just use that to use it. Oh.
I should have backed off.
Yes. Alright.
My thought with the E there was to bounce or to keep her from taking the cannon, but my timing was off. Would have been incorrect anyway?
It's incorrect anyway because you want to set them up for lethal.
Okay.
Why are you getting boots? You're going to be on the defensive anyway, so the boots don't matter.
Ah, that's a good point. Okay. Should I have gone into core or gone into second Doran's or just
gone into? You should start. Well, it depends on what Riven's itemization is. Hit tab. What is she itemizing?
She went CDR boots and then longsword, and I think she recalled now. So.
Okay, then you could have gone Doran's and you could have froze and you could have played a stalemate game. with the Dorons, because then if she does elect to trade against you, you have more efficient combat stats, and in a freeze scenario, you benefit more than she does. Because,
because of range.
Well, her election to go the build path that she's going forces her to be in a playstyle of a long lane. So if the lane is either frozen, respectively in front of your tower or in front of hers, she has negative EV on her buys.
Okay.
See, that's what you always want to do. And then see, hit her. No, you gotta hit her on 4-5. Okay? So, let the first broken wing connect. Oh, well, that's a nice champ. Did you get her? Oh, unlucky. Not quite.
Not quite. Oh, come on.
She get her? Did she get her? Oh, ethereal chain. Is that what it's called?
Ethereal, I don't know.
Nice, you got an... Oh.
Like that.
Oh, that's right, assist don't... Well, assist really. Okay. Just get another...
So, should I go into core now or finish boots?
Yeah, just go into core. It's too late.
Okay. Okay.
But your playstyle has to change. Because you're trying to approach the lane as if you're even. It doesn't make any sense, you know? So, like, if you're the United States and you lost a battle to Canada, and the next time you fight them again, you have less money. You don't try to go into the battle the same way. That's, like, insane.
Right. So, I'm approaching it more defensively.
By the way, the U.S. would never lose to Canada. Let's just throw that out there, so...
Well, if they did,
They'd never lose
that would definitely
Canada.
require a change in strategy, so... So, am I just letting her push it, or...?
Yes, you want it to be pushed in front of you. Because this is the lane where she benefits. Where you don't have a massed minion wave, so that if she tries to hit you, you know, you have a lot of minions that can aid you.
Right.
This is where she's strongest. And she doesn't realize that because she's shoving it, okay?
Right.
So, bad player. Freeze this, freeze this. Should have let it come a little more forward.
There we go.
What in the hell was she doing?
I don't know. I appreciate it, though.
Just CS. Slowly CS.
Okay.
Okay, well, you have 800 games as Quinn. You need to know how to CS underneath tower.
Yep. No. Yeah.
Okay. Because you could have gotten all three.
If it ever sounds like I'm contradicting you or like
No,
anything like
no.
that, just I very much am wanting to hear anything you have to say, even if it's something I'm 100% certain I have right. I'm kind of holding it all with a loose hand, so.
It's okay. Alright, let's, alright. Slowly. Okay?
Okay.
You want to accrue a very big minion wave and then shove it into her all at once.
Okay.
Because she's terrible, and she has time at, and even though there's still ways to have, like, a very slow pushback, this player's not going to be capable of knowing how, so...
Okay.
What is she doing? No, just save your little kickback, let the first broken wing hit, and then kick back her on the second one, and then fucking punish her. Straighten her up. What are you doing? You don't have to be afraid, you have the kick thing.
Okay.
And also, stop clicking like this. Your movements are very... bizarre.
That's, yeah, and I do have a bad habit of that, so.
Okay, well, I guess you're dead. What is she doing?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you just use Valor to get back to lane? Alright, I like that.
Well, it's a toggle now, so.
Oh, it's now a oh, that's amazing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait,
That's
you
why-
Valor? Or are you just...
No, you're being carried around by Valor. You're not, that's no longer a thing. That was the major change, is that her ult is now a toggle, so it's pure mobility. you channel it for 2 seconds, and then you just move faster. And it costs mana, I guess, early.
That's it?
Yeah, but at level 18 it's free, and it's a 2-second channel, and it you basically fly around at like 700 movement speed. So, and then they changed her Q so that it applies Harrier.
Yeah. Wow, that's beautiful. That changed the kit.
Yeah.
That's
yeah,
actually really
overall,
beautiful. Right, yeah.
It's not 100% the way I would have gone, but it is really strong. I was pretty attached to the Shakana ult assassination. But.
Okay. No.
So, like, when you're talking about, like, a click pattern, it's like, I think I've heard you talk about it before, but, like, you're referring to, like, a left-right.
What you were just doing
CS.
right there was so much more efficient and safe compared to what you've been doing the whole match.
Okay.
You're dead.
Come on.
What? Whatever, LeBlanc. Okay, you got it. Good. No, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine.
But that's what you mean, like the left, right, click once, click left, click right. And
well,
then
I
CS,
think.
that kind of,
I mean, my recommendation is you would benefit a lot from customs with friends 1v1 in top lane, because right now a lot of your issues are that your clicks are very bad. Your movement, likewise, is not very good. And your understanding of spacing for a champion that relies on knowledge of spacing is not very good.
Okay.
So that's stuff immediately that you have to work on. Because, like, there's a simple thing about this matchup that, you know, I mean, I've been saying it for about 10, or not 10 minutes. Well, yeah, about 10 minutes, right? Which is you let one of her broken wings connect, then you knock her back, and then you click, you know, are you American?
Yes.
Okay. You click a quarter of an inch behind you, okay? And then if she turns her avatar, like her face, then you chase her. If she doesn't, you continue moving forward. So the clicks have to be rapid in order to issue this kind of control over your character, okay? And then if she does turn around, you punish Broken Wings 2 and 3 with auto attacks 4 and 5. And that needs to always be, like, the standard.
That makes sense.
Okay? And you're not doing it. Now, we say this, though, because this Quinn hasn't shown us if she can feign a Broken Wings 1. Or if she can channel Broken Wings 1 and then use 2 on you. That's going to change up some stuff. But she hasn't showed us that she's capable of that. So, like, her range of skill is very low. So you only have to play one level above her. Or you just have to read what level she's at, and then you play against that level. Just run away. Just run away. Echo's almost there. Okay, kill her, kill her! She's dead! Okay. Oh, she's dead. Just go with Echo. What is she doing? What are you doing, Quinn? Or Riven? What are you doing? Bye-bye. Wave at your monitor. Just wave by. Look at that. Echo's ghost is even going through her. She's haunted. She's got PTSD. Look at that. Well, Nami, what are you doing? Get out of here. Oh my god, Little Mermaid. Got him? Get on top. No. You should always just be moving into the person at that point, because it generates the highest DPS. Well, it generates the highest sustained DPS. Obviously, if you just need the kill, then yes, just allowing the auto attacks to go off is going to be better. But in the long run, just allowing the auto attacks to go off generates less DPS.
Okay. So, and you mean like moving forward into the target in between auto attacks so that I'm staying in range? So
that you're staying... Well, you want to give up 0.30 seconds of your next 3 autos to get an extra auto, so you gain 0.10 damage.
I see.
Do you know what I mean? See how that works?
I think so. So
okay.
Because I'm staying in range, and so I'm not losing that 4th auto or whatever.
Yes, that 4th auto, correct.
Okay.
But you give up slight... Like, you take a slight drop in DPS, because the attacks are not constant, you know?
Okay. For boots...
I don't know builds.
Okay.
Not
I just
yet.
didn't know if you'd recommend CDR or Amiibos.
Not
I just
yet.
didn't know if you'd recommend CDR or Amiibos.
I don't know builds yet, so
No problem.
I will take your word. But if something seems ridiculous, I'll probably... Okay, well, that seems ridiculous.
CDR?
Yeah, straighten up.
Okay. Ah, gosh. Oh,
What are you doing? I can see, like... Yeah, that... No. I mean, maybe it does exist, but that seems ridiculous. I don't know. What is she doing? Get on, Valor.
Yeah,
Okay, never mind.
I should have channeled it.
Never mind. Freeze top lane, and then just keep your eye on mid. If they do a 4-man siege in mid, you want to accumulate a wave and a half in top, and then shove it all at once, and then go mid to unite with your team. Okay. So keep this frozen. Stop auto-attacking. Okay, look at Riven. There she is. She's stupid as shit. What is she doing? You in the jungle, Riven? Get on Valor. Why aren't you looking at her? Get her. What is she doing? No, you shouldn't kick until she broken wings. Luckily, she's terrible.
Yeah.
Get her. Yeah, bye-bye. Wave at the monitor. Look, Echo's ghost went to give her a kiss on the buttocks. Alright, great.
Okay, so now that she's gone and...
Freeze! Because there's nothing to... Look at Vayne. Okay?
Okay, I see.
Just
there's nothing
freeze. There's nothing to do. She's gonna get up at the fountain. She's gonna look at her wraiths and be like, well, they're gone. She's gonna look at her wolves and be like, well, that's not mine. She's gonna look at bot and be like, well, Vayne's there. And then she's gonna look at top and she's gonna cry.
Okay.
That's how it works.
I got you. Because there's no objective to threaten or anything anyway, so...
Yeah, just say bye-bye. Now, if Dragon was up, it's a little bit different. Then you would accumulate about 2 waves and then shove it into top.
I got you.
Also, this wasn't very freezing-like. But
no,
it's fine. You have to shove this wave, though, because Riven's in mid. Shove fast.
Okay.
Oh my god. Recall, get whatever.
Yeah.
Another thing is you don't watch the map enough when you're not really doing anything. So,
okay.
What I want you to do right now is I want you to look at Bard and all them in mid, right? Yeah. And then hit spacebar. And then click them again, and then hit spacebar. Click them again, and then hit spacebar. Now, you're not scripting, so it's not going to play for you, but...
Yeah.
You know. What are you doing? No, builds like this don't really matter. Just build your second core. Unless her second core is situational.
It is situational. That's kind of what I was looking. Whether to go QSS or Maw.
Okay, well, they have a Nautilus and a Morgana, right? That's not Maw worthy.
Not Maw worthy? Oh, okay.
What is Riven doing? Straighten her up. What is she doing, Riven? Chase her and save your knockback. Turn on Yumu's. Let her know that you're serious. Wave at the monitor. Wave at the monitor. Bye-bye. Alright. Bye, Riven. Alright, push that wave and push the next wave. Then go mid. So you want to shove 2 waves into top so that they don't have anyone to capitalize on it and, you know, reap its return. And then you just want to, you know, go mid and unite with your team. That way they end up losing out on at least 1 wave.
Okay. In general, with Quinn's ult, she's obviously got a lot of roaming presence.
Well, you don't need to roam from top lane, not at gold.
That's kind of what I was saying. Would you generally say to prefer to stay top and lengthen any lead you happen to have there, or look to get your teammates ahead as soon as possible?
Well, first off, I want to talk about Ignite versus Exhaust, but that'll come after, like when the game's done, because I feel like Exhaust is higher EV.
That could be.
Than Ignite, just because of how Quinn is. So it's like, I think that would be better. But for roaming in top lane, I mean, if you're blue side Quinn, you have really shitty roams. But if you're red side Quinn, I mean, maybe.
Okay.
But we'll talk about that after.
What am I looking to do right now?
Right now, all you want to do is you want to like farm wolves or wraiths as long as it doesn't take too much of your HP, whenever you can. And ideally, you would be the one split pushing in bot lane. Top lane's a little unsafe to split push because Baron is technically a contestable objective. And I don't know how... I don't have enough experience in knowing exactly how mobile that ultimate is of yours, so maybe you can push top to the dead tier 1 top turret and then go into the Fog of War, but against this team where Vayne just seems to be camping bot, it doesn't seem like a very good decision, because that means that most of the time either Morg or Riven will show up at top, so that's not good. What are you doing? Your camera control needs to get better. Just hit spacebar when you feel like it's uncomfortable, but otherwise just constantly scroll. Now, can you attack when Valor's holding you?
Yeah, but it immediately exits Valor form, or
okay.
The ult.
And what's the channel? That's 2 seconds?
2 seconds, yeah.
Does that, like, decrease?
No, the channel doesn't decrease, and anything cancels it, any damage.
Okay. Why'd you go? Just go through wolves. Straighten them up! Triple kill! Hello? Oh, don't flash. Kill Bard! What? No. Oh no. Kick back, kick. Why'd you flash? If you die there, it doesn't matter. So, just save the flash. You also never turned on Yumu's.
Yeah, true.
Alright, what's her next item? What are you getting? Is Bork not good on her?
Well, it used to be, but it just got such a nerf that I guess I haven't... It's not real popular anymore, so
okay,
I haven't done the math on it, but I was gonna go...
What about Rapid Fire Cannon? Is that good?
That is. I don't normally build it.
Why? Why are you getting Mercuril? Doesn't make any sense.
For Morgana and not ult, and even Rivenstone, I guess, but that's what I was thinking.
No, this isn't... You can dodge those... you can dodge the bindings.
Okay.
You're not at a point where there's a game-deciding fight, okay? You're still very mobile. Like, you're free to go top lane, bot lane, etc., right? So because of that, the range that you can assume that you can have between opponents is going to be very wide a majority of the time. And so because of that, you don't need to invest into stuff like this. It's a poor build.
So invest in them more offense then at that point.
Okay, yeah. Killer, bye-bye. Go bot lane. Bot lane. Ignore your stupid teammates. Bot lane. Oh, never mind. Get on Valor. If you're going to be doing an extended chase, you should just get on Valor, because the opponents are going to be using all of their disengage spells on your teammates who are already a few inches in front of you.
I see. Okay.
Okay? Just shove this. And while you're shoving this, okay, if your spells are on cooldown and you don't have to look elsewhere on the map. Try to get some info.
Okay.
You need to be thinking more into the future.
And just so you know, like, I know you can't see this, I am pretty much constantly watching my mini-map when I'm doing stuff like that. But I don't do a good job of clicking around and actually, like...
Well, right, but see, now you get into the argument that idiots say to me about why even use the F keys, just watch the mini-map. Well...
No, that's
the mini-map doesn't... What is Morgana doing? Kill her. Straighten her up. What is she... Yeah, bye-bye. Baron, spam ping Baron. Spam ping Baron, spam ping Baron. Baron. No, not mid. Spam ping, yes. Good. Type it in chat. Let them know that you're serious. Say Baron. No. Type BERON. Then they'll think maybe you're Chinese. That'll straighten them up. They'll be like, oh, a foreigner. Better not ignore him. Okay, yeah, don't turn around. Alright. I've had about enough. Keep going to Baron!
Nobody's listening. Echo's really low. I don't think we can do it now.
Oh my god. Yeah, never mind. Just go top. Go top, eat the wave. No. The recall's too inefficient. Eat the wave first.
Okay.
This isn't 5s. If it was 5s, then yeah, the recall would be the nuts, but it's not 5s. We're in solo queue. Also, next time, make sure that you type Baron, okay?
Got it.
Just shove this wave. You're not shoving it fast enough. Yeah, there you go. And then go into the bottom bush, not the mid or the top. Nope. See, that's unlucky, because if they came out of the fog of war, they can assume that you're in there, and then sometimes you'll probably die. It's probably like a 10% chance you ever die there, but the bottom bush, all the way on the bottom left, only takes an extra 2 seconds to walk to, and the death rate there is probably like 1%. So, like,
Okay.
it's more optimal. What are you doing? You're still going into the scimitar.
Well, oh, you want me to sell it?
No,
Or is that what you're thinking?
just
Okay,
stop
or just-
going
or
into
just-
it.
Oh, okay. I figured I would finish it since I'd already started it, but okay.
Oh. I mean, if you bake a cake and then it's all burnt, do you still finish it, or do you just try to correct what you've done? You know?
Fair enough. Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Come on.
Well, this is not good. See, you're actually doing exactly what the enemy team needs right now. You guys are grouping as 5 without any minions, without any proper pushing power, and then, assuming this team is not bumfuck retarded, they will, well, there they are. Yeah, it is NA. Riven would actually just get, like, the inhibitor or something, or she would get to the inhibitor turret, and then you guys would be completely out of position and have 2 lanes that are, alright, I don't know what I'm watching anymore. This fucking belongs on Netflix. If I put this on YouTube, and, like, YouTube wouldn't even put it under gaming, it would say comedy. Like... Alright, just get into... Yeah, go top. When's Dragon?
240.
Okay. What is Nautilus doing? Show him that you mean it. Put on both. Nautilus, sit down. Wave at your monitor. You waving? I'm waving.
Absolutely. I missed the...
Well, that's not possible. I heard you press your keyboard and click your mouse, so you lied to me.
I'm sorry. Sorry, coach.
Oh, man. What are you getting next? Rapid fire? I like that. I've heard good things about that item.
It is pretty cool. My only thought, I guess, and I just, again, just kind of gut feeling, is that staying in range isn't really the weakness that she needs filled. So the Shiv, to me, feels a little bit more natural for the more wave clear for split pushing, but...
Okay.
But a lot of people are building rapid fire.
Whoa! She could easily have been in that bush, unless I like blinked and missed something. But you could have just died.
I should have checked that. Yeah, you're right.
Well, not checked it. You should have just angled yourself to the right.
Okay. Just yeah, stayed out of range. Yeah.
Alright, no, see, this is actually not true, alright? Team fighting this is not good. Oh my god! That ain't box. What is she doing? Let her know what's up. Turn on Yumu's! Oh no. Oh god. What happened? I don't know. You tried to team fight in a very condensed area against people that love condensed areas.
Yeah.
Such a bad idea to fight in close quarters. See? LeBlanc... Actually, LeBlanc gets a Teemo sticker at the end of the game.
Uh-huh. No, I went too deep, too. I tried to go for Vayne, and I should have stayed back until Bard's ult. At least. But fighting there at all was a bad idea.
Shouldn't be team fighting. Ever.
Okay.
Like, there is no one on that team that can 1v1 you. Another thing is you don't read the opponent's builds or CS or, like, anything enough. Nearly enough.
Okay.
What the hell was that? When she gets off Valor, it does AoE?
It does, it's a nerfed version of the old Sky Strike that it used to do.
That's awesome.
So it does a little bit of AoE. And then, like, my Q, I use my Q to
Right. Okay.
So
just get top tower. Just get top tower. Top tower.
She's teleporting.
They're about to blame you.
Okay.
I know. Oh, she's TPing?
Should I stay and keep her up here? They're still fighting, kind of skirmishing down there.
I mean, if you you can.
Yes, Baron though.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Baron's unlucky.
I can't really push it.
Did she just use the blue trinket when she saw all the team was just at the... I'm done. No, just stay at that brush.
Okay.
Just wait for the wave, now push it. If LeBlanc comes through that tri-brush, you can try to fight her, turn on Yumu's and stuff. Scimitar the binding. No, the way that you're moving is not good, because you would want to try to... Alright, see, because... Alright.
Well, yeah, and that's definitely something I want to go over in the VOD, is just the whole theory of what you're talking about there, so I can understand that better.
Well, you need to get out now. Oh, God. Oh, what? No, kill her! Oh, Jesus. Well, I don't know if you could kill her at that point, but...
I don't think so. She has Zanya's too, so...
Alright, just get out, just get out, just get out. You're lucky she's terrible. Holy shit.
Yeah, I'm feeling that this game.
Go. Oh my god. Why do gold people think talking matters?
Yeah, I don't know. I usually mute everybody.
Good. You're smarter than 99% of them. Oh my god. If there was like team chat and I played on NA, I would like... I don't know. I would speak in like... Oh god. I don't even know. I might put like a dog next to my microphone. Like, I wouldn't even like talk.
Yeah. No, the number of useful comments that comes out in chat is really, really, really low.
The only talking that's allowed in solo queue is DST.
Yeah, exactly. And I can do that while they're all muted, so...
And if you're on NA in lower elos, mistyping major objective names.
There you go.
Okay. And then typing it in caps when they don't understand. So, like, Dragon in Korea is Yong. Y-O-N-G, right? So, like, you just type Yong, and they go, what's that? And then you type Yong again, and they just give you question marks. Then you type it in all caps, and you spam ping Dragon, and they're like, And they just kind of cave, because they're all socially awkward. You know?
Nice.
That's what... So it's...
Warfare.
You use Yong, and you use Baron. That'll get him.
Nice. Korean strats. That's what I'm paying for.
Yeah. I mean, what you're doing right now is technically okay, but you're not going to be able to orchestrate it the way it's going to be okay, and there's no way for me to tell you how to orchestrate it. So I'm going to show you in the VOD.
Yeah, that's fine.
But just let you know that the initial decision to be in top is correct. Oh, well, now just hyper shove this. What are they doing? Look at Riven. Put on Adele, hello, from the other side, because you're on the other side of the map.
Nice.
You need to link her to Adele. You're about to set fire to the rain. And when you kill her, you need to put on someone like you.
There we go.
Because let her know that that's how you're going to gain Elo. It's by finding someone like her.
Nice. Yeah, I don't feel like this is a game that I should be winning right now, but... Or the team should be winning.
Of course it is! It's gold! Anything's fair game until the Nexus is dead.
Well, I've just played horribly, but yeah, your point. Ah, screwed that up. Dang it. Two inhibs, though.
Yeah, you got 2 inhibitors. That's completely fine. And now they're, like, trying to motivational, like, talk to each other. Like, it's okay, guys, we got this. We just have to defend against the 2 inhibitors down. Against a team that has extremely powerful split pushing.
Nice.
It's good. It's the nuts. What should you get at this point? I don't know. I mean, is Bloodthirster bad? I think Bloodthirster is good.
No, it's all. And I could even go Bloody Rune King at this point.
What? No, you can't get Bloodthirster. What?
Bloodthirster? Okay.
They have
like...
too much chain CC and chain gap close and disengage for Blade to be worth it at this point. I think the Bloodthirster's lifesteal and sustain in a poke stalemate situation while you're split pushing is infinitely more valuable.
Okay.
I would have said Guardian Angel, but like Guardian Angel doesn't do too much because either they kill you or you kill them and your wake up isn't strong enough.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
And if I'm going to be spending a fair amount of time splitting, then it feels like GA is kind of wasted at that point too.
Jesus. My strep throat was just going away, but it might come back.
On the trinkets?
I don't know about...
Okay.
I don't know specifics of League, and that may sound really bad, but it doesn't matter.
No, I understand what you're saying.
Because the founding principles and the foundation is all that ever matters. It doesn't matter what a patch is. Idiots think that patches matter. There's people right now that might listen to this like, LS doesn't even know items, he can't coach. No, they're fucking...
No, yeah, it's the game theory is what I'm after. The specifics, obviously, yeah, I can change from...
I don't know anything about the... But I'm learning! Okay, you've contributed to my learning. Now I know a little bit more about the game.
Nice.
Haven't even reached my final form.
Like, I'm assuming I don't get a discount for that, though.
No. Because it's not what matters at the end of the day.
I know.
Makes up, like... It makes up probably 10%.
Yeah, and I totally agree with that. Alright.
What is Echo doing? Fucking He-Man.
It's going ham.
Yeah. Just go mid, because you have Valor. Just go mid. Oh my god. Yeah, we just took down the top tower, and we have 2 waves pushing from top and mid, or the bot tower. Jesus, I can't even speak. No, what? Hello? Yeah, just actually stay here, get this. Go. It's fine, because you got you want to just pull at him from all sides.
Okay.
Alright, get out. Go top. Top. Okay, well, this is the opposite of what is good. Although, I guess it's fine. Yeah, alright, wave by. Wave to Riven.
Yeah,
Oh my god, just make it out. Okay, well, you're trying to be fancy.
well, I don't know about that. When you're saying go top...
Just end. Just end. You auto-attacked a minion. Yeah, end.
Yep.
GG. Oh my
Where were you?
god.
What was going top there? Or just to bring in another wave?
Well, it's to make the wave come in faster, because then
yeah.
you have a pulsation from 3 lanes.
I see what you're saying.
Alright, let's go. I'm gonna stop this, and now I'm gonna stop the record, and now I will share screen with you.
Okay.
Alright, can you feel me? Alright, let's see. We're gonna skim this real quick. Alright. Are you colorblind at all?
No.
Are you sure?
Pretty sure.
Have you ever been tested?
No. But I can use colorblind and non-colorblind mode in League and understand it all, so...
Oh my god, you're a genius.
Self-tested.
Alright, so you can see the green?
Yep.
Alright. Well, see, you're
Blue,
colorblind.
but that's blue. But
No. Nice save. Nice save. Found the colorblind person.
Ouch.
Yeah, caught you there. Alright, let's see. Alright, first off, I don't know if the cheesy gimmick stuff has ended yet, but Quinn seems like she's the type of champ that can easily do half a mini blue golem.
Okay.
You should always do that.
So do one of the minis?
Yes, always.
Okay.
100%, especially if you're running Ignite. Okay? But Ignite versus Exhaust, I don't know. I mean, this is a conversation that I guess I would have in like a verbal or something, but I think because of how Quinn is with her mobility and also the knockback being sort of like a 2-for-1, because in some ways, in some matchups, it's going to act as both a denier and a spacer, and a spacer being something that creates a perfect distance for you to continue an assault. You know, and usually there's a lot of abilities that don't necessarily have a perfect spacer. Like Caitlyn's net thing, the spacing isn't actually perfect, but like with Quinn it's like perfect. So that's good. But anyways, I think you should always be doing this. Even if you don't do that, anything like standing here, or here, it's infinitely better than standing here. Okay, this is like Season 2 Teemo.
Okay.
Alright, you like go up here and then you go invisible. It just doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
So the other thing is when you approach the lane. Now this is like the Ari versus TF video is where I started talking about it. I guess maybe publicly, not publicly, but I've always talked about it. But now I'm talking about it with the specific words. Is that there's like builds for each opening, builds in the sense of like how you're gonna approach the lane, right?
Okay.
So let's see.
I think you used chest openers in that video, if I remember correctly, as an example.
Well, yeah. I mean, there's gonna be stuff like that. So it's.
Yeah.
Hold on.
So, and again, I use too many cookie cutter approaches to this.
No, you don't even use a cookie cutter.
Well, I mean, what I mean by that is I usually approach it from brush side to try to establish that control so I can harass and duck into the brush.
But okay.
But I kind of do that no matter what. So that's
this
kind of what
doesn't make any sense because okay, if the lane comes in and then her lane comes in, okay, and then it does a spread, okay, what does this generate you? It doesn't do anything. Like this angle is atrocious because if Riven comes in from here, okay, now she has an arc on you. This is your trap zone.
Okay.
So it's like she has that big fucking tentacle and she's a giant octopus and you're just trapped. Because if you go from this angle or this angle, okay, so your trajectory is going to be like this, and obviously in some cases it can be like that. But for the most part, it's just going to be like this one.
Right.
Okay. What's going to end up happening is then Riven has one of two options. Well, if you walk straight down from this brush, she can just go like that, right?
Right.
If you go straight down, she can also just go like that. If she wants to trap you, she can then go like this. That doesn't make any sense. So you should never leave yourself susceptible by doing something like this. Because Quinn, it doesn't benefit Quinn to do this at this point in the game. Now, if you were up 1 kill, you had boots on her, you had items on her, yes, doing stuff like this is okay, because then it enables you to zone her out. But at this point, you can't zone her because it's too early. You don't have enough... You don't have enough, like, zone... Like...
Zone control.
No, I wish there was a word. I'm like, Jesus Christ, I would use a poker term to explain this, but I don't know if it would work. Never mind. Anyways, it would be like fold equity, but I know that doesn't make sense. So anyways, we're gonna talk about this, okay?
Okay.
So now, if you come in like this, okay... You only have one direction that you have to back off from.
Sure.
Okay? And then your trajectory for harass is that.
Okay.
Okay? That is gigantic. That is infinitely superior to this.
Okay.
Okay? And it's infinitely superior to this.
Yeah.
Because realistically, you don't even actually have this line. It's more like this. because it's much thinner. This line is unrealistic because no one is ever going to move up and closer to the wall. It just doesn't make any sense. So that's whatever. So when you enter the lane against Riven, you should either always be either inside the minion wave or like touching it if you want to be on the left-hand side, if you want to take a left-hand side approach. But for the most part, I think that this pocket is always going to be the nuts.
Okay.
It's going to produce the highest results. And that's mostly because of the trajectory that we just talked about and because of the defensive nature of it, and that you only have one direction you have to back off with, and then once you get your kickback, it's like the nuts. Because if you get the kickback, right, or I don't know its name, by the way, the thing where you... Huh?
Vault.
Vault? Okay.
Yeah, like,
so if you get Vault, and you're standing here, and Riven decides that she's going to be a fucking donkey, okay, and so she comes at you, all right? Now, you only have one direction that you have to go, okay? Very rarely, like less than 10% of the time, are you ever moving like this if she approaches at you, okay? So what can happen is she approaches, you auto her, she connects with the first broken wing, then you vault her, okay? And then you land, she's going to be like here, and then you're going to be like here or something, or like here.
Right.
And this is perfect, because now... if she broken wings into you again, so this is what I was talking about the mouse clicks, is that you instantly have to click like 1/4 inch behind you. Okay? And if she does continue her assault, then you just keep clicking backwards, right? But the second that she turns her avatar around, then you start spam clicking towards her. And the spacing is perfect, because what's going to end up happening is by the time the second and third broke wing finish, you can hit her with 4 and 5 if you're doing it perfect.
And I'm assuming whether I'm backing off or moving forward, I'm attacking as I'm able in both directions, or if I'm backing off, I'm just waiting for her to turn around and then I'm going aggressive.
Yeah, and it's always going to be playing a game like that, a spacing game. See, this doesn't make any sense.
Okay.
Like this brush, this is just terrible. Because it's like, okay, you come out and you stand here, or you stand here. Okay, and realistically, what are you doing? You're covering this.
Right.
Or you're covering this. It doesn't make any sense. If you were here, you're covering that. Okay. Now, obviously, to some idiots, you could be like, well, LS, you're just drawing bigger, wide lines. No, you're never covering this because this is out of your territory. You know what I mean? Now, I'm saying this because this line directly intersects with the minions, suggesting that you're somehow denying them. This line down here does not go against the minions, but it does cover them.
And when you're saying cover, you mean like an area that I can control or affect?
An area that you can control, an area that you're both safe and positive in.
Okay.
Okay? Because these minions are not going to damage you if you attack Riven, because they're too far back. Okay? Right. These minions have no influence over your positioning. They have no influence over Riven's positioning. However, if you're standing here, these minions have an influence over decisions that you may make.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Okay. I think so, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So anyways. So that's all that we have to say about that. Now let's just skim forward. So now we're going to talk about Riven's donk. See this? This is terrible. Because it's like, so this is the thing that we talked about, where you can come out now, right? If Riven's really good, I think she could have clicked sooner, so she would be here, and then she can hug this wall. And then if you hit her when she's standing here, I think it's too bad, because now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and she turns.
Ah, okay. Yeah.
I don't think that's good. And this is why these angles are really bad. Or she could just go down, and if she's not dog terrible, she can broken wing 1, hold it, and then move into you. Okay. And that's something that I guess a lot of Riven players don't really do, is they don't cast their first broken wings and then hold it. Because the second and third are different, right?
Yeah.
So, but no one uses their brain at this LO, so it's, well, I mean, we can go up to Diamond too, and I guess it still stays the same, so, I mean, that works. But, see this? You kick too soon.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah, because I'm not using it to, or I'm only using it for half of its value.
The other thing is, I don't know how this interaction works, but correct me if I'm wrong. If you're level 3 or something, and Riven has W, can she W instantly? And you get stuck on top of her? Because if that's so, then your decisions throughout this were horrendous.
She would have to time it really, really, really well. Because the ball, I mean,
so she has to be gold on Korea.
It's a knock-up, and so if she mistimes it, I think she maybe could do it like in the split second right before I hit her.
Well, the question isn't if this Riven can do it. It's is
right,
Riven.
No, well, that's what I mean. That's what I mean. Ribbon probably can if she got the timing perfect, but I'm not sure how. I haven't tested that, or I haven't seen anybody test that against a really good ribbon, I guess.
Okay. Well, so the other thing that you have to understand is it decisions that you make based on if they are good or not is irrelevant. Well, when you're self-studying and you're self-reflecting, it doesn't have to do with who you're playing against unless you're specifically training for who you're playing against, right?
Right. Yeah.
Because if Riven, all right, so the top of Riven, so here's something I'm going to be using a lot in future sessions. I'm going to begin to enter the term range. I'm going to steal it from poker and enter it into League. So the top of Riven's range, like a really good Riven, like in terms of skill, that Riven can do the W. That's at the very top of Riven, like her range pool, okay? Not like range as in, like, 350 range, 200. Range as in, what is she capable? Yeah, what is she capable of? So if at the very top of Riven's range she can do the W, you can then determine that unless you are facing the bottom of a Riven's range, then that move is not optimal.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes
sense. So if you're a Diamond Quinn and you go into a Silver game and you know that they can't time it, well then the move becomes available. Sure. But if you're a Diamond Quinn against a Diamond Riven and you know that that is in Riven's range, you can't do it. Right. Unless you try to play mind games and you go for it when you think that they're not expecting. You know what I mean? Sort of like a well-timed, like, you know? Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
So, anyways. But yeah, so that's what we're going to talk about. Now, so she donks. And then look, she hits you. All her broken wings are gone, because that's the third broken wing. Do you see her HP?
Yeah.
What does your Ignite do right now? 70, right?
Yeah, I think so.
So 70 plus 3 auto attacks. From this range, you can get that.
Yeah.
She's dead!
Okay.
But you clicked back.
Right.
So this has to do with foresight.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, so she was just dead. This Riven just donked off, and she... Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and I misclicked there, so obviously I probably shouldn't have been in that position anyway, but... Okay. So anyways, this is what happens. Again, now we already talked about why you shouldn't be in this position. We're gonna just use this as an example. Alright. Now look, you're up here, and what happens? She has you in the pocket. Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
So now her broken wing trajectory is able to have a wider... You know, well, it's even more than that, actually. I guess it is like that. Okay.
Yeah.
But if you're standing here, it's just head-on, which means that she doesn't actually have this because your kickback is always just going to be into her avatar. So it's irrelevant how wide her spacing is.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Okay. But anyway, she would be dead. And then you do this. Now, this is where the patience comes in. So, I wasn't sure if I, like, blinked and missed a flash, in all honesty, so that's why I was asking, like, does she have flash? Because
she has flash right now.
If she has flash, then, okay, so see your clicks? Let's just watch this in slow-mo.
Yeah.
Not, like, too slow, but look at your clicks. You do 1.5 inches here. Then you do, what is that? Now you're moving, like, 1 inch down. Now you move another 1.5 inches down. Now you move 1/2 inch right. Then you move down again. Like, what are you doing? There's only one decision right now. The decision is to stay in this pocket because it's the safest. It is the furthest possible range that you can be from Riven. Now you're going to get people that are like, well, LS, what if Riven goes to here? Retard. Well, obviously, if she moves to there, in the same amount of time, you can move to there. So you always kind of, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that's not very difficult. And then you just need to be buying time for the potion to kick in, and then you try to replenish through Dorans. If any moment that you sense that she's going to go for you, which should be off of a level 2 spike, like if she's really good, I guess what she would do is that level 2 spike, she would have been closer to you, and then she flash W's or she flash E's, but that's like a very small timing.
Yeah.
But see, she does it. And then you hit her with the kickback. Now, this is where you actually still have her. Now, her potion's ticking, okay? And you're all in.
Right.
There is no way to win this without using Ignite. So you want to cast Ignite now.
I think I did.
Yeah, you do. You do, but it was a little late. A little bit late.
Okay.
Okay? And so now, Now you messed up the starter step. What you want to do is you want to flip your mouse and you want to shoot a warden here. Because you're going to go in here. You are going to shoot her. You're going to animation cancel via flash into the brush. And then you're going to shoot her again. And then you're going to move backwards and you're going to shoot her again. And I think if you do it right, you have like 40 HP remaining and she dies.
Yeah, I can see that.
I think that's your execution. The alternative is... So you have one other alternative here. Okay, let me show you it.
Okay. My instinct there was to go down and try to use the wave, but I mean, so what is?
No,
is
it's
that...
too late because
Okay.
she doesn't have aggro on her.
Okay.
So the other alternative is you can try to be really cute. You can auto attack her from this brush using like the high ground advantage, being that she doesn't have vision into the brush, right? So you can auto attack her. So she has 27 armor. So okay, she would drop to like 160, 180 or something, right? So then what you can do is you can try to make it to over here, and then once you hit X, you can try to auto attack this minion, and you can try to get the level 2 spike, which is going to give you HP, and then it's going to give you a skill. And then also by that time, this skill might be coming up, and because of the added HP, you might get it off again somewhere around here.
Gotcha.
I think that's the only other option.
Okay.
But I mean that's a high pressure situation. But you almost got her. That's all right.
Okay. Yeah, I can see how that would have gone better.
So anyways, now you come back to lane. And this is where I kind of got... This is where I said you have to know how to CS under tower, because you could have gotten all three. I'm pretty sure. Okay. Alright. So now you just want to... Yeah, you just want to slowly control this, and the reason that you want to... Sorry.
No problem.
Where do you think you want to be right now? You can get a ward down here, but this ward doesn't matter because you never want to do anything like this.
Right.
Okay. This ward is good. I guess if you want to be greedy, this ward is good.
Okay.
But the bush itself doesn't really make any sense because you want to just be staying inside of this.
Right. Yeah, I'm not one to push up that far. Anyway,
Okay.
So.
But then she ends up making a horrendous mistake, and then you actually do get a situation where you do want to push. So this is, again, what we're talking about.
Yeah. I think I got caught by more Ribbon W's this game than I have in a very long time.
No, that's fine.
But
you didn't even need to kick her here.
Yeah.
Because it was you actually gave her more HP by doing so.
Okay, because she'd used all her gap closers, so
she used everything.
Off.
So
yeah, so I could have just backed off.
No, not back off. You stand still.
Okay.
Because she's gonna back off.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
She's.
And then you keep chasing her, and then if she turns into you, you straighten her up. You tell her to turn around, and you hit her with that thing.
Okay.
Vault. It's kind of like bro anal. Do you know what that is? It's like two guys are like having sex, but unless like it's not gay unless they say it's gay, right? And then one of the guys turns around and makes eye contact, and you're like, no, man, turn around really fast. And he turns around, and then it's not gay again.
Gotcha.
You know, that's what you're gonna do.
It's your analogies that keep me coming back to your channel.
Analogies, you say? Alright. And then here, this is where she's just like the donk. Okay, so now you have too many minions.
Yeah.
You are like China right now. Okay? Like,
I'm giving her
you're like China after the two-child policy. Like, this is too much. Just see that. What is she doing? Why is she allowed to do this?
Yeah.
Look at this.
So I should be positioned probably in that
You should
wave?
be inside of her right now. in her. And now, when this happens, this is what I like to do right here, okay? What I like to do now is I like to stand right around here and just hit stop.
Right.
Because the tilt will consume her, okay? Like, she won't be able to resist. She will come into you, and when she does, you just tell her to straighten up, and you vault her.
Yep.
Yeah, and then she's real mad. And then you just tower dive her with all the minions. And then you wave by.
That makes sense.
Okay, but now Nautilus is here. You see Nautilus?
Yeah.
Take a look at that. But you didn't even react to it. Look at Riven! You didn't even...
Well, that's what I was starting to react to, but then...
No, see, don't
Nautilus
use the
backed
vault
off and I didn't.
offensively.
Yeah.
Because, alright, using the vault offensively does a few things. One, it could make her recall. Because her HP becomes too low. Okay? Two, leave you susceptible. Like, leave you open. To an all-in or something. Okay? Make you thinly miss. Thinly... Oh, Jesus, I can't. Thinly miss lethal. Okay? Because your burst won't all occur at once. Well, you probably can't read my writing, but it's okay. Alright, so that's pretty much it. So don't ever do stuff like that. It's just like... Because you're not... You don't... If you have flash, that's fine. But you don't have flash.
Right.
Because then flash can remove the you know, maybe she recalls thing, or maybe you thinly miss lethal. Flash enables you to circumvent that miss.
In that situation, should I have reacted stronger to Nautilus being there, or should I have just continued to control the lane? Well,
Nautilus was there, and then you didn't have a follow-up ward, and you weren't paying attention on the map. So, at that point, it was do or die, but you messed up the kill, so...
Okay.
You know? You need to be paying attention. Now, here, when you get boots, like, it doesn't make any sense, because we already talked about that Riven had tier 2 boots. So, she has elected to take a build path that will benefit her in long lanes. Do you know what a long lane is?
Well, I know what I think it is, but go ahead.
Well, what do you think it is?
Well, I guess I'm just thinking of just, like, physical length of, like, top lane versus mid lane, but...
No. A long lane is tower to here. Okay? Tower to here.
Okay.
That's a long lane. Anything in between, like, this fucking football field is a long lane. Now, if the minions, however, are like this... That's like a slight freeze. Like, that's not, like, the nuts. I mean, it's a good freeze, but it's not as good as, like, say, this.
Okay.
Okay? So this is the long lane. Her item pathing benefits from a long lane. Because it enables her to make full use out of the mobility, and it allows her to maximize her cooldowns. Both for disengage and engage. So because of that...
just so I understand the long lane thing, the long lane is when it uses is a positioning thing. So if I was out at the opposite end of the lane, that would be myself positioning in a long lane, or in a long lane positioning. If I would if the situation was reversed and I was pushed up to her tower, that would be me in the long lane at that point. Then yeah. Well,
you would be in an overextended lane.
Okay.
Because unless you have accrued like a massive minion wave, or you have the ability to punish her underneath tower, which you don't, you're down 2 levels. Okay? Now, if you were level 8, and you were in front of her tower, and you have a Warden, Tribrush, Warden, River, that's not an overextended lane. It's only overextended when you're
that's
behind.
A bad idea.
Right.
Okay.
So, you want to recognize what she's doing, and then what you want to do is you want to try your best to get the lane. If it's over here, you want to slowly have it inch into you. And she's horrendous, so she will give it to you. Okay? This fucking girl doesn't know what a goddamn freeze is, even if she was in Antarctica. Like, she's fucking hot as the sun right now, okay? And then you just want to lock it right here, because that'll take advantage. So this is why I told you to get Doran, is because if she messes up, you can chunk her. And you can hold this position much longer than her because of the added lifesteal, right? And the added hit points, etc. Enable you to take unfavorable trades in order to have, your minions or her minions stop attacking temporarily.
Okay.
Right? So that's way more complex. You don't need to worry about that for a few months, but you can come back to this video, okay, if you go up in tiers, and it'll make sense. But just know that it exists. So anyways, let's see here. Now let's go and talk about some other stuff. So you just kept kind of kept dying. Oh, this is where I told you to wave by. See, she already messed up, but you didn't even turn on Yumu's yet. Let me go to where I actually talked about the loss of DPS. Hold on. Where the hell was that? Was that here? Yeah, it was here. Okay, so here, you see this? Watch. So we're just gonna hit a few more topics right now. See this? Why? Why do you click anywhere in here?
I see. Yeah.
Why click anywhere in here? Just move forward. Now, when you're moving forward, anticipate what can Bard do. At what point can Nautilus use his hook? Well, if he's standing here, then he can hook like this. Okay? So move accordingly. Okay? If Bard is standing here, what is his trajectory? It's going to be anything like that. But then obviously because of the skill shot width, it's going to have, you know, lines in between. And then you just have to kind of read the inner lines and keep juking. But what you don't want to do is you don't want to do what you're going to do in a second. You stopped, and then you leapt on him, and it didn't make any sense, because you could have just kept moving forward. And if you kept moving forward, you probably would be on top of Bard right now.
Okay.
Like, the vault doesn't even make any sense. So now here you just want to speedily push the lane and whatever, take it down. The other thing here is this is where Riven's fucked, but you're not even paying attention. Okay? So now you go into the jungle, you're going to kill Riven because she's, you know, terrible. You use Vault too early again, so you're lucky that she's bad.
Okay.
And then you kill her. And now go back and see, this is where I told you to freeze. Now watch what you do. Okay. What's that? Why'd you hit that?
Just bad habit.
Doesn't make any sense. Don't do it.
Right.
Why'd you hit it again? Why'd you hit that?
I have no answers.
No, it's fine. But I'm just trying to get you to see.
Oh no, I know. I'm just being funny.
Okay. And now we'll go to the thing about Morgana, because the split pushing stuff, I did talk about it in the game, but it's sort of like... No, this is... I think I told you not to even come here. So, okay, let's say that you can go up, but you should only go up if you're going to get on top of Valor. But if you're going to walk up, it doesn't make any sense, because you could have killed Vayne right now, I think. Like, your team didn't need you for this.
Yeah, that's true.
Vayne could have died. And if Vayne dies, they lose bot tier 2, and they lose Baron. And this is where you need to throw out the Baron. Okay, so you have one of two ways to type it. You have Baron, okay? Or you have, like, I don't know. You have B-Ron. He's from the hood, alright?
Sweet.
Yeah,
Okay,
so you just gotta let him know, Baron.
Okay.
Okay. And then they don't listen, and then what you want to do is, now you come top, and you just get the wave, but if this was 5s, you wouldn't get the wave. Then you shove it in. Now, I mean, we already talked about the items. Now, see, Nautilus is being stupid, so just kill him. Show him what's good. And wave by. Now let's go to the Morgana thing. This. Okay. So here, this is where you want to be standing here while you kill the wave. And then right as you kill the wave, you want to be inside the brush, because then you want to go like this. Okay, guerrilla warfare. And then this is where you want to be... See, she's retarded. This is how you know she's retarded. That's blue trinket, right? Correct me if I'm wrong.
It is.
It is. Okay, well, she's just horrendous. So what you want to be doing here is you can't CS the wave because they have Barons. So you just want to be standing here. And you want to be standing, like, right here. If she even comes out of this, alright, you need to be playing whack-a-mole. And you just need to go on top of her. And if she hits you with binding, you need to do, like, a 0.1 second cleanse on it.
Yeah.
And you just keep on top of her. And if you do that perfectly, she should get the Zanyas off right here. In which case she's dead.
Right.
You know? So that's good. But you don't do that. But the decision to be here is okay. Now, the decision to be here is also okay, but what you want to be doing at this point is you want to be moving in towards this brush because you have vision of the brush. So she might, in some cases, walk into the brush thinking that she's being cute on you, but she's not because you have it warded, in which case she dies.
Right. Okay.
See, there's a person in chat right now that says she wasted a blue trinket, big deal. But the principle is, if we reverse engineer it, she used blue trinket after having seen all 4 of your teammates at a point on the map where they cannot get to.
Right, yeah, I understand what you're saying.
So
there.
what we have determined...
She's not really paying attention.
Right, it's an indicator that she's not paying attention, and then we keep that, so now Morgana has a range, okay? And now she's at the very bottom, okay?
Yeah.
She's a bad Morgana. So that now we know that we can get away with a lot more stuff against this player.
That makes sense.
Okay? Because Morgana is clearly at the bottom of her range. Alright? She's fucking Lee Sin. Like... Oh, man. But anyways, that's why you need to understand range and why it's important to just take note of everything that people are doing.
Sure.
Now, it's also important, equally, to know that someone is capable of doing more than what they're showing, but when they're on tilt. Because then you can take advantage of the tilt. Like, the best player in the world, if he's tilted, you know that he's capable of really good plays, but you know that when he's on tilt, he's in a very small range, like, of what he is likely to do, and then you can play against it. Yeah. So it's really good. And I think that's pretty much it. And now, your decision to be top, where was it? It's here, right? Yeah, this is fine. So you need to shove this as fast as possible. What's the cooldown on Yumu's? 60 seconds?
I think so. It's either 60 or 45.
Okay, if it's 60 seconds... Alright, so when they both die here, right? When this is also why you need to be using F keys. Or just clicking the map. Okay. This is why you need to either watch the map, because you could have been watching it from here. Or no, even sooner. You could have watched it from here and known what the outcome was. In that case, okay, you would be standing here auto-attacking it, and then you'd be moving forward. Okay. Because you don't want your minions to slow down. You want to, like, lead the charge, okay? You want to be Donald Trump in, like, the Republican presidential race, okay?
Please no.
And then you already want to be here killing these minions. They never want to be having a chance to freeze. It doesn't make any sense. And then you turn on Yumu's. Because it increases attack speed, right?
It does, yeah.
Or did that change? No,
I think I hit it. I hit it right. I hit it when I started.
Oh, you did. Good. And now this is good. And this is where you link Riven in chat to Adele. And you hit her with that. Alright?
Nice.
And again, this is where you wanted to be walking forward. Because look, see these minions? They got to walk forward and they got to hit your minions. It's not cool.
Should I allow, if I know there's an oncoming wave like that, should I allow my wave to get in turret range?
Yeah,
and at that point attack the turret, or should I freeze it or stop it right outside so I can clear the enemy wave?
I mean, stop it outside so that your minion wave will pile up. Especially if you have a cannon wave. Because then there's a chance that the melee minion will go first, and then your cannon has a little bit more use.
Okay.
That's fine. But anyways, killing this and then dying is completely fine, so this is completely okay. We're gonna just talk about this thing, where you get bottom, but this is where I told you to just go mid. So the reason that you want to be mid is because bottom is guaranteed to fall, and then they're gonna have a 4-man here. You're in mid, and then this wave naturally will push because the inhibitor's gone, so it would be completely fine. Because you want to just pull at him from all sides. Okay, so that's pretty much it. Okay, do you have any questions? Now, my recommendation, again, though, is that you need to work on your approach to the lane as Quinn, and you need to watch Quinn players, and you need to try to emulate their openings in specific matchups. Now, you don't want to do it to the point where you try to mimic them step for step. You want to mimic their theory.
Right.
Okay?
Right. Why they're doing what they're doing, yeah.
Yeah, so that's pretty much it.
Okay. Cool. So, just a quick question, I guess, just if you have an opinion. I don't have a great deal of free time to play anymore. So I probably get in maybe on an average week, maybe 5 or 6 games an evening, maybe 4 nights a week, and then the weekends maybe some more.
That's more than enough.
It is enough, or
that's
not?
More than enough. It's more than enough. Yeah.
Okay. And my goal long term is to get is to get to. I mean, I'd like to get into high diamond. I don't think challenger or master even maybe is not even.
How
I don't
long
know
have
if
you
it's
been playing?
realistic. Well, seriously, probably since maybe the end of season 3.
Okay, then I don't think Masters... Because League's about to have a boom. Well, League might have a boom. And if League has a boom, League's going to get real tough.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of what I just... Yeah, just kind of what your opinion of what a realistic goal is to,
I mean,
to rise to.
well, first off, you're like 300 MMR off Diamond 5, so that's not outside of the realm of expectation. Just stop giving it credit.
Right.
Because those
Right.
players are all terrible.
Right, no, diamond
And
is-
as long
yeah,
as you say that they're terrible and they're trash, it's not that hard to not get there, you know? Or it's not that hard to get there. Because the problem is, this is an example I use a lot in coaching sessions, is that the very first day that you ever play a game is the day that you experience the most growth. And why is that? It's because you acknowledge that you don't know anything about what you're doing. And so because you doubt everything, because you don't know anything, you're able to improve the fastest. So if you say Diamond sucks, you're going to be so much more content with getting there than if you try to say Diamond 5 is your end goal, because then when you get to mid-platinum, you start approaching that goal and you think it's a lot better than it is. So then the minor mistakes or the big mistakes that you end up making, you minimize them by saying like, oh, well, you know, these players make these mistakes too. I just have to improve in a few other areas. No, that's not how it works, you know?
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, you want to be comparing yourself to the gold, not the gold standard, the, like, perfection, not just the
Right,
people that
correct,
I'm playing
correct.
against. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Okay.
I lost my poker chips. I'm mad. I'm real mad. I don't know where they went. Okay. Anyways, I think that's about it.
Cool.
Is that it?
All right, man, I really appreciate the time. Thank you.
All right, no problem, Jared. Good luck. Bye.
Bye now.
See you.